Hi guys, long time no see. This is like the hardest time of year for me to film just because most of the things that I make during this season are gifts. And then I've been making a lot of things for like baby showers and stuff like that for my friends, and I don't want them to see it before their baby showers. So that's why I've been a little MIA. But I will be more active on shorts, you guys. And I just jumped right into this without even introducing myself. If this is the first time you're seeing me, hi, I'm Misha. I love to knit, cook, just spread words of positive affirmation, which I will be doing on shorts every morning. But hello, hi. So if you couldn't tell by the title of this, I'm going to be trying to make a Star Wars Boba Fett blanket. Now, this is a Christmas gift. I'm hoping to have it done by Christmas. Is Christmas like right around the corner? I don't even want to tell you what day I'm starting this because you're going to think I'm crazy and I don't know if I'll have it done in time. So we're going to hope. So my big dilemma, and I have put votes out for this on different social medias, is what color is Boba Fett? If you've ever looked at the original Star Wars, the comic books, or even the newer Star Wars, Boba Fett is kind of like a green turquoisey color. He kind of changes colors. I don't know if I can insert a picture of him right here, like with all the different colors. I do have a little Boba Fett statue, and that one leans more on the green side. So when I put the vote out, people voted between these two colors. This one is Light Sage by Jumbo Super Saver, and this one is Fern by Lion's Bread. I think that this one is a slightly closer. I do love this color though. So I think that I'm going to make Boba Fett this color. However, we're going to see. Now, if you are a knitter or a crocheter, then you know that usually when people put characters into blankets, they do tapestry style. That's going to take way too long. I've never done tapestry style before, so I'm definitely not doing that. I'm going to do patchwork. I know. Please don't kill me in the comments. And, you know, foreshadowing that this does not work out, because I decided to do patchwork, you can let me have it in the comments. I'm not going to let you know. I'm going to let you know now. I will take it. You can tell me you told me so. So whatever the timestamp is right now, put if you think that it's going to look good patchwork style. And then we're going to watch the rest of the video and find out if it worked or not. I'm really hoping that it works though. So if you don't know what patchwork style is, I'm going to make all the pieces of Boba Fett and then sew them all together onto an already made like thing. So with that being said, I'm going to knit let me show you. I'm going to knit squares, like tiles kind of. I'm going to do black and gray, but Boba Fett is only going to be on the black tiles. The gray ones are just the other ones. So it's going to be kind of like a checkerboard style blanket with Boba Fett on the black ones. So how I'm going to do it is I'm going to knit a black square, make all the pieces for Boba Fett, and then put him together on the blanket. That's my plan. For the knitted square, I decided to do a rib style stitch. Just because it'll stretch more, and I think that it'll just look better than just straight knitting. Now, if you don't know what a rib style is, it is literally just purl, knit, and it makes a very, very stretchy and a very flat surface to work on. So I've already started my square. I cast it on 100. So I'm going to do 100 by 100 squares. So cast on 100 and then do 100 rows. I'm going to do all the squares the same size, obviously, because it's going to be like a checkerboard style, I think, as of right now. That's my plan right now, but I was also kind of thinking, what if I just made this 100 one, the one with Boba Fett's face, and then do a bunch of little checkered squares all around it, and only have one big Boba in the middle? I don't know which one will look better, though. So I'm going to finish the square, do the patchwork Boba on it, and then from there maybe decide if I want to do just one big Boba in the middle, one big Boba Fett in the middle, and then do a bunch of squares on the side. I am not 100% sure yet. So let's get into it. I am going to finish knitting this square, and then once I'm done, I will come back and we will work on designing each little piece that I have to make the Boba Fett. Hey guys, so I finished the black square. It's 100 by 100. And now I'm going to start working on Boba's helmet. With that being said, I took a vote on social media to see which color he is because he is kind of confusing. Let me show you what they came up with. So this is the color that everybody voted was closest to his color. This is Fern by Pound of Love. So I'm gonna use this to start making the like top of his helmet. So I will show you guys once I have that together. As I'm looking at pictures of him, I now realize that there has to be like a red before this part. So this is the red I'm gonna go with. It is Cherry by Lions brand. I don't know how I didn't even think about it. There's that red part, so yeah. And I have the first piece done. Boop. Now, because the square is so big, this is going to be like the top part, and then I have to knit the bottom part. So, but this is like the top part of his helmet. It's gonna be so cute. All right, you guys, I will show you once I have the sides done. Okay, so I finally finished the, it took me a little bit, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. The side parts for boba. So like, here's one side, here's the other. So let me show you kind of like what it's looking like on the base. And then we're going to talk about our next steps, because originally I was going to do a bunch of bobas, but I want this to be done by Christmas, and there's no way. Like this is so much bigger than I thought it was. So let me just show you. Look how much bigger this is. So doing a bunch of these, there's no way I'm going to make it in time for Christmas. So I think that I'm going to change the design of the blanket. I'm thinking that this main boba one be the big main middle one, and then doing smaller blocks on the side. So I'm going to knit like a couple of smaller blocks and then kind of see how it looks. So here's my thought though. Should I do black and white blocks all around? Yes, that's kind of what I want to do to keep the aesthetic the same. However, I don't want the first row around the boba to be black and white. I mean, black and gray. Just because this big block behind boba is black. So I think it would get washed out looking. So I don't know what I'm quite going to do, but I will be back once I think about it. Okay, so after working on this for a little bit, I think I'm going to do green and gray around the boba, and then after that I'm going to do black and gray. So here's my gray, here's my green, and I'm gonna like do that and then have those be the blocks around boba, so the black won't get washed out and boba will still pop out. And then I'm gonna do black and white. Now these take a while to knit, so I will be back in a few days or a day. Hopefully I can knit as many of these as I can get done, because Christmas is literally right around the corner. I didn't realize how quickly Christmas was coming up. And I still have to attach the boba, but I'm going to do that later, and I'll show you guys once that's attached and once the first round of blocks are on. So I'll see you guys then. Hi guys, is it the middle of the night? Yes, but this is like the time that I have to like put this together. It takes hours to like actually put it all together. The blanket's nowhere near done. I'm just putting the boba onto the back of it, and I'm starting to really become afraid that this is gonna look more like a Spartan helmet than it is like boba. Let me show you what I'm looking at. So this is what I'm looking at right now. I have attached this, and I've been working on this for like 45 minutes or so, just getting these pieces attached to each other and then getting this attached to this, and I'm like super afraid that it is going to look more like a Spartan helmet. Let me give you a different point of view. See, this is what I'm looking at right now. This is probably gonna be a few more hours of work to attach and then weave everything in, but please don't look like a Spartan helmet. Please look like boba. Please, please, please. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna get back to work and I'll show you once it's all attached. Hi guys. Okay, so I finally attached it. It only took like 4.5 hours, but this is what the boba face looks like in the middle square. So after seeing how large this came out, I've decided to do like blocks around to make it bigger. So I'm going to do gray and green blocks first, and then black and gray all the way around after that. But this is what we have. Let me knit a couple blocks and then I'll show you what I'm thinking. Okay, so I'm thinking like large gray and green blocks all across around it, and then we'll do black and gray on like the ones after that. So I've got to knit a bunch of these little blocks to go all the way around this. I've got to knit 12. So I got to knit 12 blocks, and then we're going to attach it, so that's going to take a little while. So I'll be back after I attach the blocks to it, but this is what we have so far. Look at boba. Hey you guys, so I have been knitting away, and I have now almost all of the squares done for this. So I want to put some together and then kind of show you what I'm thinking, just so you guys can get an idea. So this is what I'm thinking. I already sewn these blocks together. Is this the right side? Yeah. Okay. I already sewn these blocks together. So I think I'm going to, where's my boba? Attach boba here. So it's going to be green and gray for these first row of blocks, but then I'm going to do another row of blocks that are black and gray. I just felt like the black would wash out this black too much, you know what I mean? So I wanted the boba to still be able to like stand out and not just get kind of washed out. So I'm thinking about attaching it like that. What do you guys think? I'm going to attach all the blocks together. I still have one more block to make and then I'm done. But I'm going to attach this block to boba the blanket and then get working on attaching all the other blocks. So I will probably be back later today or tomorrow once everything's attached and the last block is made. It took me 12 of these blocks to go all the way around the big boba head. So let me show you once it's all attached. Okay, you guys, so I have finally gotten all of the green and gray blocks on. Now I'm knitting the black and gray, but let me show you what we are working with. Here is what it's looking like right now. I don't know if you guys can fully see it. Oops. Like, this is like the vision. Now I'm going to do black and gray just on the top and bottom. I don't know if I'm going to add any more to the sides because it's supposed to be like a one-person blanket. It's not supposed to be like a quilt, but this is what we have so far. How exciting! Hey guys, so it's been a little bit, but let me show you what I've got done and so we can talk about it. So I added blocks on the top, these black and gray, and then also on the bottom. However, I don't feel like it's thick enough, like wide enough. So I'm going to do half blocks because these are 50 by 50. So I'm going to do 25 by 50 right here to make it thicker. So it's just like a you know, more like wraps around you a little bit because it's supposed to be kind of like a lap blanket, but it's a little bit longer lap blanket. So this is what I have done so far. I will be back once I do the 25 by 50 blocks and I get them on and we will be done. This has definitely been a labor of love, but look how pretty it's coming out. I'm definitely loving like the greens with the blacks and the grays. I feel like it's very Star Wars. So I will be back once I have that done. Okay, so for the sides, I'm making these half blocks just to give it like a little bit more width. So I have to do 12 half blocks, 6 on each side. So I will come back once those are knit and put on. Okay, so I have like half of the half blocks on. I still have to knit the other half, but this is how it's looking. So the width right now is pretty good. Like I said, this is a gift from my husband who is a lot taller than me. So the height of it is good for him. I just want to make sure the width goes all the way around him like that. And so these little half blocks are so cute, but it fits in with like the color theme, if you guys can see it. Once it's fully done, I will like do a stand back and hold it up so you can see the whole thing. But right now I am working on the half blocks for this side and I'm hoping to have those knit in the next day or so. So I will be back to show you once the blanket is fully done. All the ends are weaved in. This has been a labor of love for sure. Hey you guys, so it's been a while. I know I just had way too much life stuff going on, but I'm finally done with the boba blanket and I wanted to show you guys. Here is the finished blanket. I don't know if you guys can see it all in here, but here is the completed blanket in its entirety. It came out so much better than I thought it would. Like, look at that. It is nice, big, huge, ready to lay on the couch with. Thank you so much for everybody who's been on this journey with me since I started making this. It was supposed to be a Christmas gift. We are now at the end of January, but look how cute it is. Thank you guys, and if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe to this channel, and if you don't, you'll miss it. I mean, I have other fun things that I'm planning on making in the future that'll probably take me way too long, but look how good this came out. Well, thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.